Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, August 26th. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. We're going to make progress on Lufia 2 as soon as I get the right window back in the front. I did check to make sure we won't have an echo. So we're off to a reasonable start today. So if we leave Clemento and refuse to make any Clemento-based jokes on it, we'll head north to the next area. I'll go ahead and play this battle out. I went ahead and looked up what biri means when we saw those jellies yesterday. Biri is not green in Japanese. It actually means something closer to the akin of at the end of a list, last in line, end of a queue sort of thing. Actually, one thing I want to do, I did this off screen. I went and got some items to feed our castle monsters with. So I got enough to bring Blaze to class 2 and Gels to class 3, so we'll go ahead and take a look at those really quick. So just give them one more battle knife. I wanted to save the rest of my money for the next town. Blaze has become some kind of devil, a winged lion, giving us a nice butt shot there. Good job, designers. We change back to Gels. Let's give him an apple cider, and he'll evolve too. Now he's looking more like Kirby. Still all soapy though, but now he's the right color. That war rapier is something we'll be able to buy in a town a few towns down the road. Need to put it up. He's now a Fumi L. He sells the Fumi Punch in the headbutt. And class 3 is when he learns his most useful ability, the Tackle. Does heavy damage to all enemies. Now we can continue on our way to Parcelite. Another place is both a town and a castle, so we'll enter the town first. Oh, these guys look familiar. Hey, Lando, let me show you something interesting. Look! You have a snake! Look again, it's just a rope. You're such a crybaby, Lemmy. Hey, you boys, you're supposed to be nice to girls. Oh, no, it's Salon! Run! Salon! Stop crying, Lemmy. Listen, Lemmy, it's not right for them to bully you, but girls shouldn't cry so easily either. Why? My daddy said boys shouldn't cry, but girls can. Hey, listen, a woman's tears mean a lot more than a guy's. Hey, we finally got the end of that line from the prologue. A lot more? That's right, so you shouldn't cry easily. Save your tears, do you understand? Oh, no. You will when you grow older. I have to go back to the castle. Don't cry, okay? All right. I can see Solana is kind of sounding like lightning, and I haven't played through FF13, but that's going to be my big attempt at kind of sounding like her. So first thing to do is upgrade our equipment. That won't be too much. Mostly stuff for Guy and Tia. Hey, Brone Home, and any bronies out there watching? Just change that to a Y, and there you go. We should be able to afford everything, I'm hoping. If not, we can sell some stuff off. That's gonna be close. Okay, quick sellage. What don't we need? Let's get rid of stuff we have duplicates of. That'll cover us. Alright. So if we go around and we'll take a look at the item shop too. I don't know if there's a magic shop here. If there is, we're obviously not getting anything. Okay. Nothing too different than the previous town. That Mind Gourd is just the replacement for the Brave Potion, if I remember correctly. So, raiding people's houses. I hear the gold treasure sword lies somewhere in the shrine north of the city. Of course, there are so many monsters in that shrine that nobody can get inside. We may as well just head over there now. Come on! At least this game tells you where you need to go. Oh, we already talked to Lemmy. She's a Koopaling in drag. What do you expect? A little backstory on Salon. She is going to become a very important party member. How important I'm not going to spoil, but we'll find out in about 3 more videos, I'm sure. A reverse rescue romance in the case of those two guys, obviously. But they're not going to get her. No, we have no interest in buying it, although compared to a lot of houses you can buy in games, this one actually looks pretty nice. But why is the maid selling the house? And thank you, lady, for giving us absolutely nothing that has to do with anything. So we come in here, go to the castle, we'll do a little exploring more. Here I come! I'm ready, Commander! Ouch. That's it? Is that all you can do? You really think you can protect the castle like that? Forgive me, Commander! No, you're improving. You'll have to keep practicing, that's all. You really think so, Commander? Thank you, I will. Right, I think that's all of you. I'll be in my room. Call me if you need me. Yes, Commander. So she trains a regiment of 3 men. She's pretty good, huh? Don't you think so, Maxim? What? Well, yeah, I guess. Her skin is one thing, but the way she looks, woohoo! You don't see such a pretty woman very often? I guess not. Man, one look at a pretty face and you're jellied. And what's Jesse going to think, Guy? Wait a minute here, don't be so cruel. You're never thinking of much prettier, so please. Too late, kiddo. I'm not going to buy that. Come on, Tia, that's enough. What do you mean? You were the same. Your tongue was about to hit the ground. That's not true. Well, all right. I guess I thought she was pretty, too. I don't think I've ever seen such a strong woman. Yeah, me neither. Tia's line about men reminds me of a quote from Rydia in the original Final Fantasy IV, where she complains about men and thinking about how all they need to do is grow their beards and swear all the time. They sound tough. Of course, that's not in the U.S. translation. I think this is a fairly small castle. I'm going to go talk to the king last. See everyone else first. So these guys are pretty much talking Salon up to the ends of the earth. We'll get the king's permission, don't worry. If there's a treasure chest, there's almost no way to never open them. That line, if you can imagine Christopher Walken as a female, go ahead and imagine it in that voice. I'm not even going to attempt to do that. So I'll just come back around on the outside. I think there's... Yep, I'm going to Salon's room. We can't do much with her at the moment. Marriage! Okay, if we come and talk to the king, we'll get our next objective. No! An NPC that's named? She must be important. Or maybe not.
Oh, would you happen to be Sir Maxim?
Yes, I'm Maxim, but how did you know my name, Your Majesty?
I heard from the King of Alunze that you had recaptured the stolen crown. I heard that you had gone on a journey. I hope you'd visit my country too. Welcome. Knowing your skills, I have a favor to ask. Will you accept?
Yeah, might as well.
You will. Excellent. It's rumored that the treasure sword is hidden in a fortress up north. The problem is that monsters live there, so no one can get in. With your ability, I believe you can defeat the monsters and find the sword. Of course, I will reward you for your efforts, should you succeed. Do you accept?
I already said yes, old man.
Excellent. Wait for a moment. Oh, Zepal. Yes, Your Majesty. Bring Salon here. Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Salon, I'd like for you to go with Maxim to the North Fortress.
The North Fortress? Is it about the treasure sword, if I may ask?
Yes.
If I may, my troops and I can find the sword. I don't believe we need the help of a traveler.
Listen, Salon, I know you're a strong warrior, but because of this, you tend to act all on your own. Remember, people must help each other. 2 heads are always better. Understand this on your trip.
I'll only say it one more time. Oh, that's obviously... You mess up, that should be the king. So...
I'll only say it one more time. I order you to search for the sword with Maxim.
What, Your Majesty?
Do you dare disobey me?
That's alliteration there, King. No, Your Majesty. I will go with Maxim and pursue my mission.
As you see, Maxim, Salon will go with you. Any problems with that, you may lead the party.
I don't have any problems with that, Your Majesty.
Very well, Salon, this is a great chance to experience being under another's command. Well then, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Yeah, she's dissing us! You're Maxim, right? Yes. How about the others? This is Guy. We met in 10 Bell and have been traveling together since, even though it was only about an hour ago. And this is to you. Hi, nice to meet you! Maxim, let me just say one thing. I haven't accepted you yet. The king ordered me to follow your lead, so I will. That's all you can count on. You're pretty straightforward, aren't you? I intend no offense, but yes, I tend to speak my mind. That's all right. I know you don't like the situation, but what can I do to gain your trust? Strength is not the answer. I can tell you that. Tough, huh? That's enough. Sit down, right? Welcome to the party. We'll find the sword together. Of course, that's my mission. Mission, huh? That sounds awfully serious, but anyway, good to have you on board. So for the first time in the game, we have a full party. Taking a look at her stats, she's only level 16. And she's another mage type. She comes with her own unique spell, Light, which has no description and actually doesn't come into play until much, much later. And other than that, she has most of what we have so far. I can go back and get what she doesn't have from other towns another time. A straight shot out of town. I'm going to double check in Parsley to make sure there's not a magic shop. Okay, that's a good idea to come in here to save anyway. Make sure I don't accidentally overwrite the backup file. I'll probably run into the same enemies in the world map that are in the Treasure Sword Shrine. And that's actually hard to say. And this is actually where we need to go. The place on the top right is a dungeon that doesn't come into play until much later. But we'll go there when the time comes. Yeah, Gels is already doing a lot more damage. I love the sound the axes make when you attack too. Of course, Shallan's going to be slow for a little bit. The other one's almost double her level. Okay, and here we go. So we have a new dungeon theme, and this is probably my least favorite dungeon up to this point in the game. It has that puzzle I've been dreading through the whole game. Now we have some new enemies in here, so let's go ahead and fight them. So we have a Newborg and a Wood Gorum. Good old mistranslation, the R and L mix-up. These guys shouldn't be much of a problem, especially since they're completely outnumbered. And Shallan will get the chance to catch up. Ghouls and skeletons. So we have clay figures, goblins, and undead in this dungeon. I think that's pretty much the range of everything you can find. These guys don't do too much damage. I'm not going to complain about nearly 2,000 experience. Okay, so along with finding the treasure sword, we have to find our way through this room. We have to raise the platforms, and I think there's some moving platforms we have to step on too. We'll take these guys out and then find out. Okay, yep, we just stand on these, and they will go in the direction that we... Well, not quite in the direction we get on them, but they'll just go back and forth from one end to the other. So we just have to make our way to get to the chest. I don't think we can do anything on this side. Oh wait, there's another one we missed. Bingo. That cold rapier is something to give to Maxim. It's going to be very useful for the boss. So we'll give him that zippy fast. Very nice boost too. Okay. We just do basically a reverse of what we did. And this will get us to the key. We got the first strike. These guys go down quickly. The problem is the wood gorums are strong against water, so the cold rapier is not useful yet. So we'll try the new Borgs for Maxim. Actually, I think TSL has the Aqua Whip equipped. Maybe not. Did she upgrade in town? I think she did. bing, bada boom. There's our sword key, the key for the dungeon. And the anger brace. Sounds like it increases strength. Let's go ahead and just let's give it to Salon. She has less than optimal equipment at the moment. Oh yeah, increases attack, strength, and guts. Okay, now let's watch me fail as I try to get this last chest. Then again. Okay. Swing back around. And that's all there is to it. I already had it solved. The Undead Ring is useful to give to people weak against magic. It will increase magic resistance by 25. And there's the jewel that we bought for Tia at the end of the video yesterday. It's really not worth equipping. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the other door. That should take us back to the beginning of the dungeon. Okay. Reset should bring it back into play. Oh, crap. Let us run. Oh. Forget it. We'll just take the long way back around and double check. Keep those guys from chasing me. Here's a minor puzzle. Just come through here. I want to lower those spikes. Let's take a look back here. We definitely want to get back there. And yeah, there's no way to get onto the platforms from here, but we obviously want what's behind that cracked wall. Switch over to bombs. And there's a floor to drop down through. Oh, another new enemy. Looks like Porky from Mother 3, where they're orcs. I was going to say Porky, but I should have said Pigmass, really. Since they're the mooks. No, I shouldn't have said Mother 3. I shouldn't have said Earthbound 3. It was Mother 3. Ah! Oh well. No one's a perfect speaker. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing these, to get better at the whole thing. And did that do anything? Yeah, it gave us this chest. Not going to complain about new armor. Okay, she still has the Aqua Whip. Okay. And back to the beginning of the dungeon again. We'll make progress. The zombie seems to be going in random directions. Okay, here's not a setup for an ambush, but if you just kind of zigzag around, you'll be able to avoid the fights. I'm just doing this one on purpose to show you that there were indeed enemies behind there. There's some enemies in Parslide I need to run into outside of the town to show you the best things to grind against, because we're coming up to the dungeon where you're supposed to lose the boss. And what I'm going to do is go through that dungeon in this video, lose to him, and then reload the save from before that, go out and grind off screen and start the next video with beating him. And Joe's just throwing that tackle at me. Oh, got us anyway. And the rest of the dungeon should be pretty straightforward. We still have that puzzle to come up against. Like something hit my wall. I'd have the mic pick that up though. These guys are good for experience, so I'm going to fight them. Only two of them though. Oh, here's just another instance of... Actually, I think it's our first instance of a boss appearing as a normal enemy. That Regal Goblin from the Lunze Northwest Cave. I don't know how many more bosses end up becoming regular enemies in this one. That we'll see. Okay, there's a little switch puzzle. Okay, so that one controls the horizontal, this one controls the vertical. That's all there is to that. Just get a track in the dead end. Oops. It's another little jewel accessory. We'll give it to whoever doesn't have anything. Increases agility, so it's definitely good for Guy. Okay. Oops. That's all there is to that. Just have to trap it again. Okay, here's a hidden passage back here with a switch and a mind ring. Wonder if that's better than the witch ring Tia has. Now increases intelligence, but not magic resistance. We'll keep with what she's got. And a dead end. Obviously, there's something up here where if we fall through the floor, that's where we'll end up. That's what those floors usually mean. Yep. Okay. Wooden crates can be broken by bombs. So, if I remember correctly, you have to break two of these two at different times. Yep, just let the bridge move forward. So don't destroy them both at once. This one's straightforward, but it's also fairly long. At least we're moving through quickly. I think the next dungeon is another tower. Oh, there's our tackle ability. One shot the whole group. Primary reason to get gels to class 3 as soon as you can. Okay, this is the puzzle that I'm talking about. All blocks between two yellows change to yellow, all blocks between two reds change to red. Move one yellow block to change them all to yellow. Of course, this first one is cake. This one is definitely more complex. One yellow and one red to change them all to yellow. But this one's not as bad, not so bad. Let's take a look at it, and there's that one. And here's the one I hate, and one I can never remember how to do. So two yellow and one red to change them all to yellow. Let's start with here. And we can move one more red, one more yellow. But just going by the same principle as last time, here we go! Nice! Actually remembered how to do this one. Always had to look it up in Nintendo Power. Okay, we're coming up to the boss fight, which is probably the most unique one in the game so far. Through the ominous looking corridors, redundant use of the key. Uh-oh. Oh, evil clowns.
I'm not going to let you go in any further.
Well,
I wonder if you can really defeat me.
Yeah, I'll just smack him down. These guys aren't too bad. They're also weak against water, that's why I gave Maxim the cold rapier. Well, this one's weak against water, the other one weak against fire. So I need to give Guy the flame dagger back. I'll put Celine on healing duty for this one. Ah, gels. No, she doesn't have. She doesn't have Gale. Okay. So Solano does attack. This guy will go down quickly enough anyway. Yeah, I'll say it.
Oh, we missed. three of us miss.
How bad is that? No, that was easy.
Hey! No, this can't be true. I defeated you. Ha! Your power's not enough to defeat me. Get out of my face.
So we're kicked out of the room. Okay, let's give the guy that fire dagger back before we move on. And do a quick heal up. Now you can select who you want to target in the menu as well. You just push select. Not select, push X to select. So we saw the sword cube, we can go back in. Well, let's try attacking the other one.
I wonder if you can really defeat me.
So we have the red one, Danielle. This one's weak against fire. So Guy's going to be our heavy hitter. And Solana can join in with Spark this time. Another straightforward battle, just hit hard and hit quickly. Should go down soon enough, especially with Guy and Solana with their fire magic. Put Tia on healing duty this time. Actually, let's put Max on healing duty. Have Tia use magic. Maxim's not the best mage in the game, but he's good enough for healing when he needs to be. Never mind. Only half as powerful, because he's healing all four. Okay. So Tia, you're on duty. I don't know if that's water-based or wind-based. Looks like it was water. Of course, you used Blizzard too, so that would make more sense. See, the gauge I use to beating a boss battle quickly is taking him out before the capsule monster either escapes or is killed. No, this can't be true. I defeated you. What? Wait, I just said that.
Your power's not enough to defeat me. Get out of my face.
Well, let's have it. Wait a minute, Maxim. There's something wrong with those monsters. Did you notice something? I mean, it's strange that they look exactly the same and say exactly the same thing. It may be what? It may be one monster split into two. If that's the case, there's no use fighting with only one. You can get two at once? Yes. It'll have to split up into two teams. I'll do it alone. I don't think so. My people should handle this investigation. I feel so bad asking for your help. Salon, we've been investigating together. Do you think we're total strangers? I admit you're strong, but I cannot let you fight by yourself. Guy? Alright, I'll fight with her. Is that okay, Salon? Alright, you win. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm counting on you, Guy. You're doing the right thing.
You never give up, do you? I will really fight this time.
So here we have our only split battle in the game. That's really not that hard. In fact, I think these guys are even easier. Just hit them with our IP blast and they won't last very long. It's not even attacking. See, it chuckles. And here we go. This is the only fight in the game where you don't have Maxim. All other fights in the game, he's required. And Salon does have a few IP abilities, but it doesn't look like we can use anything offensively against these guys. So this will last a couple more rounds, but it'll still be pretty easy. Oh, yeah, this is going to be over in at least 3. Guy took off half the HP right there. Hey, he's actually attacking! How threatening. I'm trying to think, I know there's a song out there that deals with fire raining from above, but I can't remember the name of it. Or the lyrics. Yep, you do get the capsule monster in both, as brought up in the chat. That's one of the cool little features about that battle. Of course, it's better to have Gels and Blaze, just because he's neutral. Salon, you were right. How did you know about those two monsters? I heard a rumor about a monster that can split itself in two. That monster can be revived so long as the other half is alive. Some say the only way to defeat the monster is to get both halves at the same time. Is that right? I've never heard that before. I've been exposed to battles as long as I can remember. I know many such stories. Let's go. The treasure sword should be through this door. Yeah, say treasure sword 5 times fast. I dare you guys. Do you? I'm okay. I'm not going to give up yet. Let's go. And got the treasure sword. Good old character limitations. Now we'll take the quick way out of here, seeing as there's nothing else to do. Now we'll just go back and see the king. And we can move on. Okay, these guys are the ones I wanted to run into. These red cores. These are the metal slimes in this game. Excellent for experience. As long as at least one sticks around. Everyone should get one level up. They have like 6 HP, something like that, but Jill's took care of them. Yep, so good. Nearly 9,000 experience points for one battle. Those are the guys I'm going to grind against off screen. Okay, I'll take the shortcut this time.
Oh yes, that's it. The treasure sword indeed. You're as great as I've heard. A great warrior indeed.
I could have done it without Salon. We made it only because she knew the monster's weaknesses. That's not true. What I knew wasn't important. We owe our success to Maxim.
Fine, fine. It indicates an excellent job. I shall reward you with the treasures in the basement.
There's only one, you cheapskate.
I'll tell the gatekeeper you're coming, so you can get in any time. Your Majesty! A terrible thing has happened! What is it? I just wanted to summon the monster in the neighboring city of Gordovan! Could this be true? I can't confirm details yet, but it seems a man appeared to destroy the entire city! What? A single man? How can that be?
Your Majesty, let me find out what happened.
But the man might come to my land. I'd rather you stay and keep an eye on our guards.
I'll take only 3 soldiers. That way there will be enough guards to protect our land.
What? Only 4 of you? That's too dangerous. I can't allow it.
Your Majesty, with your permission, we could go a salon.
That would be excellent, but I can't burn you with so much.
We were leaving for the next city anyway. I'm also curious about this villain with such power.
Well, if you insist, that would make me feel that Salon is safe.
Your Majesty, allow me, but we cannot keep asking Maxim for help. Lady Salon, would we be in your way? No, it's not that. It's just... Well, then I see no problem. Besides, you were going by yourself anyway, weren't you? What do you mean? You know this will be a very dangerous trip. I mean, you might not make it back. Sorry to say, but your soldiers aren't ready for this, so you have to go alone. Am I wrong?
Salon, it seems Maxim knows everything. I trust it will be okay with you now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Very good. Maxim, please look after Salon.
Yes, Your Majesty. So we have another aside conversation. Maxim, I don't understand why you're doing this. It's not even your country. The truth, I want to know about the Destroyer. My destiny is to fight. Fight someone. Your destiny? A woman in the cave told me this. I don't know if I believe what she said, but something disturbs me. I see. I've been in the midst of battle since I was a child. I understand what you mean. Anyway, who's going to lead the party? Considering the situation, you should lead. I don't think so. I want you to be the leader. Are you sure? I was astonished when you spoke of my soldiers. I couldn't think of another troops like you. I want to be under your command and watch what you do. Can I take that to mean you're starting to trust me? I guess you could say that, but only a little. Tough, huh? That's right. I guess we're ready to Gordovan, shall we? Gordovan's west of Parslight. We have to go through the small shrine. First, let's get the reward. The king sent us in the basement of the castle, right? The Salon has rejoined our party as a quasi-permanent member for the moment. She'll be with us for a good while. So we're going to go raid the treasury. Holy Wings. An interesting piece of armor. We'll give it to Salon. Nice little boost in everything. Offensively, anyway. As well as defensively. I can't help to think that that armor is actually a stripper outfit with tassels. That's why it's called the Holy Wings. So basically, the king gave us his lingerie. Quick rest up and a save. I think you can actually go to Gordovan before you go to the Treasure Sword Shrine. I actually forgot about that. But we'll take a look further down the line. I don't remember if it gets rebuilt. That's one of the unbelievable things in the remake. Some towns get destroyed and they're completely rebuilt and back to normal, even before you get to the next dungeon. Yeah, one thing I should mention is that everything in the game that we've done so far basically happens in Parcelite in the remake. It's the second town, and so you have Tia by that point, but you meet Guy there, you meet Salon there, you go after the two thieves from there. Not in that order, actually. I don't remember if you can get through the shrine or not before that. So we have a destroyed town. Well, our destination is already clear. Oh, Lady Traveler was kidnapped. That's not good. I should have waited. That's a cheaper inn. But then again, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the good old clique mentality. If it's an outsider, we're not going to raise a finger to help. That's why other travelers have to come in and do the job for them.
Money, dear boy.
Now we'll find out his motive soon enough. Another quick save, and we'll enter our next tower. If I remember correctly, this is where we get our next tool. Another choke point in the land. So we can either go left or right. I think the right is the way out. Another new enemy here. Dobins. Very likely short for Doberman. This one fit in the screen. In the window. Okay, here's another one where we have to trick the monster onto the switch, but we can go through this door first. Just an elevator hall. Make sure we have arrows equipped. Since you only have 6 steps, you want to get in as many as you can. You may notice the door open and close a couple times. The room is still connected. We'll just go through here. Okay, it's classic red-blue switch puzzles. I've seen it quite a bit in Zelda games. Okay. Let's go ahead and reset. I moved the wrong block. No, I can't reset when standing on one of those pillars. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wrong button. On R. There we go. Another one that doesn't disappear. That only disappears on its own. We may have some new scorpion enemies. Yep. So, Antares. Alternate name for scorpions. Okay, so we can make progress along here. We'll be able to backtrack and get that treasure chest in a little bit. I think you have to get on the elevator. Yep. And the elevator's likely at the top. There's another puzzle in there. Free healing first. I probably didn't need it. But that's faster than sleeping in an inn. Okay, this puzzle's simple enough. Set it on the button you want to go to, and then stay on the path. Okay, so there's the elevator shaft once again. I should have seen that coming. Same case. Get these guys out of the way. Fighter orcs. Orc. That's probably what they call them. It's just a variation of oink. Now we'll just do an all-out attack. Shouldn't take more than a couple of rounds. Especially if Gels decides to join in. And make our way up to this door. Oh, another new enemy. We'll go ahead and fight him. red lobsters and evil shells. I think these guys are weak against lightning. So I'll attack the back row of these guys. Good enough. That didn't take him out, unfortunately. Okay, they're weak against fire. Guy still has the fire dagger equipped. Yeah, actually, one thing I can do off screen is load my backup file before I overwrite it and see if I can't get into Gordemon. So I'll try to remember to do that. Finish the battle just as the music begins to loop again. Okay, let's see what's down here first. The hook will hook onto pillars and stakes that can be pulled towards them. Hooks take you to the other side of chasms, hitting monsters with a hook paralyzes them. So here's our hook. And as I've said before, being a Zelda fan, I will end up calling it hook shot more often than not. So what we do, just get it right way over here. I thought there was something I had to push this onto, but I guess that was just for show. Okay, let's go ahead and stun these guys. Has shorter range than the arrows, but just as effective. So I'm not going to switch back and forth between those when I need to stun monsters. Okay, that should be the elevator shaft. Yeah, we can't get in there. Okay, before we get on, let's explore the rest of the floor. So we'll just need to go back along each floor to see what else there is. Okay, this looks pretty much like the other puzzle where you just destroy the crate with a bomb and get out of there. Okay, and hitting a switch will open a shortcut. Okay, our save points. Okay, we're good to go. Hop on the elevator and see what we missed. Start at the bottom and work our way back up. Nothing here. Unless that's another drop down from the floor above. Okay. That's just a way to get around that locked door. And there's a barrier that will keep us from accessing the next area. Okay, there's some way to get that. We'll check it out in a moment. Muscle ring definitely increases strength. Should be a good one for Maxim. Especially since I gave away his other one. Okay, we haven't fought these mushrooms yet, so let's go ahead and see what they look like. They have no eyes! I think they can poison you too. A guy just got lucky. Not bad for experience though. Okay, we're gonna find our way around over to that one. We're gonna take one more look in the elevator shaft. And on the other side. Okay, yep, there's a cracked wall here. Didn't see it last time. Actually, that one's pretty hard to see. Take out the enemies in front, as usual. We're lucky Gels will tackle. We're not lucky. So the regular orcs look like they should be orc mages, but I think their enemies called that a bit later on. I don't know, it's just those hoods. Thank you, Gels. I think the damage against all the enemies with tackle is consistent too. So it won't be divvied up like magic. Okay, here's something we could have gotten as early as the second dungeon. Since it increases agility. Lower strength though, but we wanted to give it to Guy anyway. He's gonna need it. We'll give that to Salon. Okay, back up to the second floor. Okay, we could not go down last time. A speed potion permanently increases agility. Look at that to someone off screen. I can now sort the items. Third floor, anything on here? What was that on that side? Okay, here's our first real hookshot puzzle. So we have to get a pillar onto the switch, as well as not drop down. I think there's enough reach from here. Not quite. So... I don't think we can get from up here either. Nope. But what we can do... And that's not going to work, even though it gets us over here. Okay, these puzzles are not hard. You just got to think. Think. Of course, if you do that, you'll drop down. Oh my goodness, do I have to go all the way back around? Okay, yeah, that was a dumb move. Just run. You can't have a Let's Play without a few moments of fail. Can I get back to the third floor this way? I'm just going the wrong way. Yep. Okay. Back up we go. Of course, the elevator's still on the third floor. Get over here, pig. Okay, so we have to go back this way. And my mind just went blank. I know how to solve that, but oh, I just lost it for a second there. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the elevator shaft for the second floor. Actually, I think I remember what I have to do now. Let's go up to the fourth and drop down to the third. And that'll let us access the pillar from a reachable area. Just another example of how both good and both evil some of the puzzles in this game are, because the solution is not always found in the same room. And that's the wrong way. Okay, so I may be overthinking. Another quick bit of experience. Okay, third floor. So we obviously come down those stairs and have to hookshot across. See if we can't reach it from this side. There we go. Okay. Bring that around that way, swing back on this side, and just push it north. There we go. Redemption for the epic failure. pass through these guys. Okay. Okay, we have to hit them in the right order. Okay. See that again. Okay. Not too hard to remember. If you attack that monster, it'll respawn infinitely. There's our win key to get us to the end. Just run. We fought these guys already. Okay, back to the 5th floor. And we go one way or the other. Just want to get to the save point first. Was it on this side? I think it was. I have no sense of direction. Don't hate me. Okay, going the right way. Oh, those are still lower. Okay. Stun these guys if necessary. Oh, there's our orc mage. There's also some goblin mages, if I remember correctly. Now we're going to ignore them. Make our way back up here. Okay, I'm going to try and mimic this guy's voice as he sounds in the remake. Maxim? Yeah, I sense it too. Be careful, it's strong. Especially since he's twice our size. Holy crap!
I don't recognize your energy patterns. Strangers? Traveling warriors, perchance?
The destroyed town, so you're the one.
I expected them at least to put up a fight. They didn't even begin to amuse me. Pity. Hi, you! But you, now you seem more the sport. What is your name?
Maxim.
I am Gad-dees, master of destruction.
And there was a huge argument over how to pronounce his name for the longest time, but the remake finally quelled it.
Now enter the best soundtrack in the game. This battle reserved only for Sinistral fights. It is epic. It is awesome. I could just stay here and listen to it all day, but we have limited time, so we're just gonna go all out on this guy and show him what we're made of, and or maybe not. Okay, guys, let's cut the deal here. You kill us quickly and get this battle over with, and we won't insult your hair. Yeah, this is the battle you're supposed to lose, I've been talking about up to this point. And he acts first. And Guy is still alive. It just shows how much HP he's got. But unfortunately, it's not enough. The downside is you lose all your IP. You are mere mortals after all. Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. We have a backup. Iris has appeared once again. And she heals all of us. You are... Is everyone alright? Yes! Once again you've come to my aid, thank you. No, it is nothing. Maxim, who is it? It's the one who told me my destiny was to travel and fight. I am called Iris. You seem to have found friends, Maxim. You mean... Yes. Guy, Ceylon, you too are fated to travel and do battle. Me? Yes. But why me? You also have the power to resist the evil light. Power to resist evil light. Iris! Why are you traveling? I am looking for answers. Answers to what? Time is passing. Everything else is up to you. My destiny is to travel with you. Well, that's that, but what now? Let's see. Let's return to Parcelite. We must report this to the king. Okay. Tia, what's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking about something.
Yeah, she didn't mention Tia. So we come in here with some free treasure. But I'm going to end off right here. As I said, we're going to come back in the next video and give Gad-dees a taste of his own medicine, actually be strong enough to take him out, and that'll keep us set for a good while into the next part of the game. So I'm dying, call me dying.
Call me dying.
No, dying's just fine. But anyway, have a good rest of the Sunday, you guys, and we'll catch you later.